Hey there, disclaimer, this video and my channel in general, in my opinion, please don't take anything I say as gospel. I'm entitled to my opinion, surely. If I say anything that you want to then look up, please feel free. If you want me to help you look where to look, just ask, but it's my opinion. So this is my attempt at not getting the channel taken down for misinformation, really, isn't it? It's like, but this is not about conspiracy stuff. This is about funny stuff, unfortunately. Secondly, I swear. So if you don't like swearing, I'm sorry. Either choke it back or just don't watch, because I can't help myself. And I have a feeling that I'm going to say swear words in this one because it's what the fuck. So yesterday I said in my video that I'm not keen on labels. And then I said, well, I'm a woman. And then said, well, shit, I can't say that because you can't say that anymore for fear of offending trans people. Actually, as a side note, there is one thing I'm happy to be labelled as. An INFP. I did my MBTI quiz. I'm an INFP, and I am so an INFP. So much so, I bought a book about the Volker. Because I want to know how to be a better person, and they look at who I am as a person to tell me how to be a better person. So it's way better to look, whatever. Anyways, right? And this morning, YouTube got a notification. I followed this chat, and I'm going to butcher his name. I call him Edphasian. But it could be called Ed, and he's like V represents the, and he's Asian because it's Asian. It could be Ed the Asian. I don't know. But he's gorgeous anyway. And he did a video on Oli London. So here's my opinion on his factual video. It's spelled EDV Asian, all one word. If you want to see the clips and whatever, he does it properly. He's a proper YouTuber. I'm just an outspoken opinionist. So basically, old Oily Lotion has had 9 surgeries all at one go. This ties in to the beginning of the video because he obviously wants to be labelled. And it's a big thing amongst trans people, which I don't understand. Trans LGBT people are just desperate to be labelled. So much so that they've created so many new labels literally to have themselves pigeonholed. And I don't get it. I don't understand. Cannot get my head around why people are so desperate to be labelled. But Oli London wants to be labelled as not it. Then they non-binary. Came out as non-binary ages ago. Preferred pronouns them, they, and Jimin. Right now, Oli London at this point in time had spent about £150,000 on surgery. And I've been following him. Let's just say I've been following Oli London for a few years now, and I've seen him go like, oh, I'm it. I've seen them say, this is so difficult. It's 50 years of being one way, and then now I'm not allowed to be it. So it's like, oh, you, like, I no longer, don't call me Oli, call me Jimin. My new name is Jimin. Spent 150 grand of allegedly somebody else's money. Apparently he's taking it up the wrong end from rich white men. Well, they might not be white. Saudi Arabians. Is it Frenchie Morgan said that? But basically he's a rent boy. Allegedly, according to his ex-best friend. He's getting paid by rich men to have these surgeries and probably to fuck up with the heads of people because the world has got so confusing. You don't know what you're allowed to call people anymore. Now, tangents. Oh yeah, a tangent as well. Other disclaimer. Tangents at the minute. I'm thinking of ways to make a few extra quid because I want to make it to the Supernatural convention in September. And I've thought of another way. If literally, I'd be able to book my ticket right now if I had £1 for every time that Oli London has said, now I've finished my transition. And on this video that Ed shared today, he said, once more, I've finally finished my transition into Jimin. Because that's what he's been doing. Oh no. No, he's dropped Jimin like a ton of hot shitty bricks, mate. Now he wants to be a member of Blackpink. The 5th member of Blackpink is literally... I want a please, if there's anybody out there who knows Blackpink, get him to have him on stage with him, teach him the dance. Literally, it would be fucking hilarious. I would pay to view that. I would pay good bloody money to watch him try and dance, because he can't dance for shit. Literally, 2 left feet don't even cover it. Can't even mime to his own song. I'm just going to call him in. So I do, because you don't know what he is. You know, like, so why should I change my speech when literally 1 minute he wants to be Jimin from BTS and the next minute he wants to be a girl? I ain't got that much respect for somebody who don't have that much respect for themselves. Why should I go out of my way to give him the preferred pronouns when he fucks over Jimin? And it's like, no, I'm standing up for Jimin, mate. Oh, Jimin! Oh, Jimin! It's like, oh, when I walk down the street, everybody's like, oh my God, it's Jimin! It's Jimin! It's Jimin! That's what he was doing. And now, he's had his face completely changed to look like a young girl. If that's not... And then he said, oh, I finally finished my transition. Now, bearing in mind, on one of the videos in the past, I watched him when he said that, I finally finished my transition. At the end of that video, on the very same video, at the end, he went, oh, I think it's when he had his nipples done. What's he going to do now? Is he going to get girl nipples? Because he had Korean man nipples. Is he going to get Korean girl nipples now? We're meant to follow this. We're meant to be following this. And understanding. We're meant to be kindly understanding his feelings when he makes 0 fucking sense. But yeah, on this nipple video, he said like, oh, I finally finished my transition. That's it now. I'm fully Korean. And then at the end went like, oh my God, the Koreans have different ears. Like, I'm going to have my ears done as well. And it's like, it will never be finished because it's only when he has more surgery that he gets back in the public eye and he becomes relevant again. Stray Kids are getting a huge following now. They're like one down from BTS. He's like, oh yeah, I look like one of the Stray Kids, but also Blackpink. What, are you saying that they look like girls? Is that not offensive to him? So literally, Oli London has gone, Blackpink, somebody's paying for me to look like a member of Blackpink. Jimin, who's Jimin again? All of that surgery to look like Jimin, and he's just, boom, mate, dropped him like a ton of hot shitty bricks and decided he wants to look like a girl. Now, this is cracking news for Jimin. Absolutely amazing news for Jimin. He could call off the security guards, like literally. Oh no, there was another guy, Sebastian or something like that. There was a TikToker or something that Oli London decided he wanted to marry. Whether now he's after, he didn't mention in this video that I saw today who he's after at the minute, who he's trying to attract sexually. But I should imagine that somebody famous has said that they fancy like Lisa up. Is there a Lisa? I think there's a Lisa in Blackpink. If so, go with me. If not, ignore that. But yeah, I think he's just trying. I think somebody who he fancies has said that they fancy a member of Blackpink, and he's like, because I think it was always my opinion that the reason he wanted to look like Jimin, and the reason that he decided to be non-binary is because he had no idea whether Jimin was into girls or boys, and so he hedged his bets because obviously he despo wanted to. It's like, yeah, let's make myself Korean. Might stand a chance of bagging Jimin. Somebody's prepared to pay for it. Why the fuck not? Now, as Ed said in this video today, he's going to run out of face. He's been doing this for years. He has had tons of surgery. And I remember him saying on a video years ago, like, that basically he can't feel the lower half of his face or something like this, or he has pain. And then he's just literally changed the whole shape of his face. Staying with the Korean theme, he's had his eyes sort of updid, like pointed that way and stuff, and he's all rejiggled around. Oh, good grief. If he lives to be old, he's going to be in absolute fucking agony. He'll be on painkillers for the rest of his life. But he's fame hungry. He's a fame whore. He's always been a fame whore. And there's always going to be people like me who have an outspoken opinion on him. So, good on him, I suppose. You know what I mean? He's making money from it. He goes to posh places and he meets rich people. Do you know what I mean? And literally, for being mental. I tell you, mate. If I was a good YouTuber, I'd have a little thought cloud coming up there. But yeah, it makes you wonder, you know, like he is making a fucking good living and living his best life off the back of mental ill health. And the reason that I don't like, the thing I don't like about it, I mean, I like it, it's like, yeah, keep entertaining us, mate, you know what I mean, because you're hilarious. You're absolutely, every time I see him pretending to dance, it's fucking, oh, he makes me day. Is the gift that keeps on giving is Oli London. But I'm an old woman. I'm middle-aged now. I'm at the top of that hill, mate. It's downhill from here. It's like there are kids at the bottom who are looking at people like that as how to be. And the world's fucked up enough. There are too many fucking pigeonholes out there. And he can't pick one and sit in it. He can't even choose. And you've got kids who are like, you know, like this, the old, yeah, be whatever you want to be. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm a middle-aged man. I'm approaching middle age. I'm going to be a Korean girl. So yeah, be whatever you want to be. And then go on TikTok and tell kids, like literally, take it up the wrong, mate. Take it up the wrong. There's loads of rich old fat bastards out there who'll pay for you to be literally whatever you want to be. Like, literally, he's promoting paedophilia, surely, by that. Because that's what he's doing. He is pimping himself out to older, rich bastards. And these older, rich bastards, yeah, they're paying for him to look like a young girl. But elsewise, where are they going to get their young girls from? There's not an unlimited supply of Oli Londons who will pretend to be an Asian girl. So surely they're going to have to go out and get Asian girls. And that is not fucking healthy. So that's the bad side of it. But on the entertainment side, go Oli London. Just do whatever you want, mate. Because you're pure fucking entertainment to those who literally don't follow your lead. You are pure fucking unadulterated entertainment and an absolute joy to watch. And it makes me happy. But if you're a parent of a child who's watching people like that, just let them know that it's not healthy to be chopping what God gave you to bits and rearranging it to be somebody else. Teach your kids to love who they are so that they don't need to do all that, because it really ain't good. You don't want them to grow up to be a laughingstock like Oli London. And yeah, for dropping Jimin, because you're an idiot, because Jimin is fantastic. Team Jimin all the way, but at least he's left him alone. So thank you for listening, and like, share, subscribe, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye.